I can't really come up with a better intro other than asking people, or I guess hoping that people are having an amazing day. So if you're here, this is my intro. I hope you're having an amazing day. I don't know what else to say. I can't fake it. That's something you'll never catch me doing, right? Like I have to at least like have those kinds of standards. Like I will not embarrass myself to the point where I got to be out here like really faking energy. Of course, energy is kind of contagious. There might be a need to sort of express yourself a little bit more. Maybe faking it is acceptable. Maybe it's necessary because, you got to keep the audience retention and you want to have, people come to your channel. You want them to feel like, it's a good time. And that's why I start my stuff saying, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Not always, sometimes I forget. But that's probably just it. That's probably just the whole intro. It's just saying, hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Because I don't know what to say. I just feel like watching Crush Exact. Or I should say in a nutshell, because I butchered that right now. Let's go. Nothing else needs to be said. It's The Egg, a short story. Let's go. Let's see what they got in for us right
You were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident.
That's kind of quick.
Nothing particularly remarkable.
No,
but fatal.
One in 4,000 chance. I heard that you get in a car accident every time you drive, which I would have thought it would have been a bit more rare than that. I was hoping at least 20,000. But I heard 1 in 4,000. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how accurate that statistic is, but if I believe it to be true, then I will act in that way, and it might make it more likely somehow. I don't know, but that's what I've heard. 1 in 4,000.
It was a painless death. The medics tried their best to save you,
not too bad.
But to no avail. Your body was so utterly shattered.
Damn.
You were better off, trust me. And that's when you met me.
Who did I meet?
What happened? Where am I? You died, I said, matter-of-factly.
God?
No point in mincing words. There was a truck, and it was skidding. Yes. I died. Yes. But don't feel bad about it.
It's the universe.
Everyone dies.
Look at him.
You looked around. There was nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place?
Can it be dark though? I don't like the whiteness. Like if I was dead, if there was nothingness, can it be dark though? Because this is like, if I'm seeing, this is gonna hurt my eyeballs. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna bother me a little bit. I have my phone on dark mode at all times. Like if you're still using your phone on light mode, it might be something wrong with you. I don't know. It might be. Shit. I mean, who's really using light mode? Shit. Motherfuckers using light mode nowadays? I don't think motherfuckers use light mode. I don't know nobody using light mode. All of my friends use dark. Not that I do things just because everybody else is doing it. It's just like there's genuine, like it's just so superior. But change my mind. The dark mode is not superior, right? Like it is.
Is this the afterlife? More or less. Are you God? Yes, I'm God. My kids? My wife? What about them? Will they be all right? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there.
Beautiful.
You looked at me with fascination. To you, I didn't look like God. I just looked like some man or possibly a woman. Some vague authority figure, maybe. Don't worry, I said. They'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow contemptuous of you.
Oh, but now they're going to grow up in a single mother home. And we know that there can be problems with that. We've seen the statistics. A lot of motherfuckers coming up in single mother homes. I mean, higher chance that they're going to be committing violent acts. I mean, both parents are very necessary and they're very needed for the healthy, upbringing of a child, especially parents that are present, and in the life of the kid, being mom and dad. Let's see how they say this, right? Because you'd have questions, right? You're like, God, why the fuck did you let me die? Now my kids are gonna grow up without a fucking father. That's literally what I would say,
Your wife will cry on the outside, but will be secretly relieved.
What?
To be fair,
That's
your marriage
madness.
was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved.
A lot
Oh,
of people do.
so what happens now? Do I go to heaven? Or hell or something? Neither. You'll be reincarnated. Ah. So the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way. Walk with me.
That's what I'd always said.
You followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular. It's just nice to walk while we talk. So, what's the point then? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby.
Memories?
So, all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter.
Oh, but to think that you can start off new, that's ugly. It's just so ugly, man. Like, what are my circumstances gonna be? What is my brain? What is my upbringing? What is gonna be my facticity? What is gonna be the immediate things in my surroundings? Am I gonna be in there with, you know, chain smoking motherfuckers, getting that secondhand smoke? Am I gonna be in there with an abusive father, an abusive mom, an absent mom, absent dad? Am I gonna be brutally molested by 16 autistic clowns whilst I'm growing up? Like, I don't want to, like it just doesn't seem very like, I couldn't imagine ever being anybody else. I wouldn't want to be anybody else, because what if I'm not open-minded? What if I grow up to be a really close-minded person? What if I never question the dogma that I'm told? What if I just go along with what everybody wants to tell me, what society tells me? And what if I care so badly about what society... It's not that I care none at all. I can't not care at all. I can't be completely apathetic towards society. I mean, of course, everybody has to have their insecurities. I have to worry about looking good and being somebody that is desirable, right? For sex reasons, whatever, for all types of reasons. There's things that are necessary. Everybody has to be insecure to some extent. It's not like I don't care, or, you know, fuck y'all. No, it's not that. It's just like, what if I was somebody who was really concerned about pleasing people? Like a serious people pleaser who just, you know, I didn't put myself first, I put other people first, and I cared so much about their opinions. Imagine that. That's horrible, man. I mean, it just would be fucking... It'd be cancer. To be like, imagine if I grew up and I was just a closed-minded prick. I had anger issues, and I took out the shit that I didn't get in my life out on everybody else. It's weird. I wouldn't want to be. That's too much of a chance. You're taking too much of a chance. I don't care. What if I really suck, and I don't get memories of this life, of me, this right here? I think this is a cool guy, even though he may not have accomplished much. I think this guy's cool. Why? Because I try to be. Right? I try to be as cool as possible. Not cool in, I guess, the regular, traditional sense, but in the sense of I try to transcend myself every single day. I try to constantly better myself. I try to be open-minded, to be a critical thinker, to be somebody that... I just couldn't.
Not so. You have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now.
So I can't use them.
I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you've gained all the experiences it had. You've been in a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here for long enough, you'd start remembering everything. But there's no point to doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots. Lots and lots. And into lots of different lives. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD.
Chinese peasant girl 540 AD?
What? You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. things are different where I come from. Where you come from? Oh, sure. I come from somewhere else. And there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said.
Kind of condescending there, God. God!
A little let down. But wait, if I get reincarnated to other places in time, I could have interacted with myself at some point. Sure, happens all the time. And with both lives only aware of their own lifespan, you don't even know it's happening.
So is that what a soulmate is? Imagine, that's gay. That's gay. You can't be a soulmate. That's like me falling in love with myself and then fucking myself. Fucking my own soul. That's so gay. No, I'm kidding. It's basically masturbating.
What's the point of it all? I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe, is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellect. Just me? What about everyone else? There is no one else. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stared blankly at me. But all the people on Earth, all you, different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone. Now you're getting it.
I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. I see what you're doing there, Alan Watts. I see what you're doing. Don't think I don't see what you're doing. I see it.
I'm every human being who ever lived. Or who will ever live. Yes. I'm Abraham Lincoln. And you're John Wilkes Booth too. I'm Hitler, you said, appalled. And you're the millions he killed. I'm Jesus. And you're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimized someone, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. You thought for a long time.
This is altruistic as fuck. God is a yogi, bro. This man is a pacifist. This man is in union with the entire. He took Alan Watts' words too seriously. So then this guy, why wouldn't he understand where this guy God talking comes from? Why wouldn't he understand if he's technically God? Since he is everything. He is not God in the kingly sense. He is in that he is the most fundamental thing in the fabric of the universe, right? Like he comes from the universe. It's not necessarily a guy experiencing the universe. It's more of a universe experiencing all of humankind and experiencing a guy for this very specific example. It's like you flip it on its head from what you think it is. You know, you think, oh, these people are different. Well, you pretty much all come from the same spot. We not only Earth, made of the same materials, same chemicals. We all got brains. We also all come from whatever, we all come from the matter of the universe, which can't be created nor destroyed. So we all come from the same metasperm, technically. So, I mean, yeah, technically we are all, but not in the way that we classify things. No, we're very different. But it goes deep. It's basically that idea from, like, the Eastern motherfuckers. It's that, you know, we are all one being, you know? It's the union.
Why? Why do all this? Because someday you will become like me. Because that's what you are. You're one of my kind. You're my child. Wow, you said incredulous. You mean I'm a god?
Yep.
No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, it's just an egg. I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And I sent you on your way.
Beautiful. I love it. DA by Andy Weir. Andy Weir? Andy Weir? I like that. I like that. Let me know what you guys think, man. What we got for the A? Should we read some comments? He was worried about the Hindus being right, man. This is Advaita philosophy in Hinduism, singularity or oneness. Yes. Something is only one and whole. It doesn't really make sense that you'd you'd have to completely dismantle any sort of framework that you have for thinking about yourself and consciousness. Like, if he could just pull you out and talk to you, but technically life is still going on and 8 billion different variations of you are alive, but he's just pulled you out in this random lifetime to talk to you and tell you all this. He's just gonna reveal all the secrets to you now. Why? Does he always do that and then you just forget, so he has to keep telling you? How is he gonna pull you out and then send you back in? But you're not gonna even remember anything he just said, because he's gonna send you back in and it's gonna be a clean slate. So basically, this motherfucker's just playing with you all along. That's my take on it. It's my take. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. That was beautiful. I fuck with it. I like that. It is very, very, very well done. And I have nothing else to say. So I will leave it there.